Yeah, that's a very good question. Yeah, ladies, I think they have to support themselves, as ladies, like come out, support each other. I think so. Akurut kon, thing in a scenario where you like drug road la dadera and you bend with something, kwan kurut. Another thing, go out there, believe in yourself. Yeah, lead, you know and not everyone will not believe in you. Others, let me say, if it is men dominated, right? So not every men are not the same. So there are some people out there or some men out there who have good heart, who know kuloi koi kok a chekipia. So in that, then go out and lead. Also, there are boss ladies, yes, those who are hustling and all that. Believe in yourself. Don't let anyone bring you down because you're a woman or anything. Believe in yourself. Go out there, lead until they believe in you. So let people respect you, not like you. So bring an attitude of it, because you respect and follow your heart. Do the right thing. Also, to the boss ladies, there are boss there who are really hustling, like you said. These boss ladies, you can form organization. Will support them, employ, you know. So to me, I think that is the best way. And also to parent, believe in your kids. Ati aga mit kun aga ga ping ku yaga ga kwan to kun loy ka. So ko yaga ga yen support. Baka ke pol but or don't just listen tin met complain ka kuch the reason why Louis ran complain. So you listen to your kids. Also to people out there that I think that is it.
Thank you, Nyani. I charge a ping. How can women be empowered in our society without, being labeled as slave queens?
Yeah.
I think regardless of being a slave queen or baraloi in this context of Mwanjang, right? Or baraloi ki nyan kenisa or baraloi ki people will still talk, right? In Chabla Bangoloi ki Mwanjang da, or people will still talk about what you are doing. So I think as a woman in this male-dominated society, especially because a new thing for women to do big things. Because before our was suppressed women, not because they could not do them, but because they were suppressed. There was not that big support given to them. And right now that we can actually have support outside, or we can actually have a little bit of freedom, and women are doing big things. Kocha guy, and let me just say most of rural, most of people like Japan ya la de ke ludi my munchi ke gami or lo ke ne rola gam like and all this. So all that in work in bijam go, so long you doing something good to yourself and you are staying to your cause, and in Yiramu, and you love dressing up, please go ahead and dress up. If you can afford buying your clothes, kawat cake, wear kuntagania or cake, korba undu nyuat korba nyuat. If you can afford to do that, that's for big girls. Just do what you want to do, so long you are improving yourself as you go. Because another one we associate coach Canadian or ruler that believe in them. Like for example, your partner should be someone that you really believe that will dress up like this. At the end of the day, she's not neglecting other responsibilities, or she's not forgetting where she's going, right? Those people are because now we associate people that always have something negative to talk about you. Can be distracted from achieving what you have set for yourself or what you are, especially for us women. I feel like but I'm going to repeat it because it's something that we see on daily basis, especially on social media. It's in the Arkanima where it could let go. Lily is lay queen, oh, you could where I use in a slave queen, or you no winner war, queen to law, no winner, queen to law, no when you queen to law, no Ian canon in Kake and all these. No when you tell quanting money on social media or rural gala, oh, you know, it's a Daniel war, could Daniel, could Daniel, you need to live the war. No, live. I don't support Carol, I could do it, but now you could always bring down. Then Karan that is aspiring to be like that lady. Achieve because I will nominate, oh, she's doing bad thing. I don't want to be called such name or I don't want to be labeled as such. So let this be colonial and all these and all of these are addressed to big girl coming to small girls. I'm going to break it down because our audience when you think it was school right now, especially you talk in secondary schools and or high school. Can I take long away when you gal sexual partner you will support? No, at this time your focus should be your school. You should focus on how to solve that mathematical question, how to solve that equation, how to go about your composition, how to get that good grade to take you to university. Because then if na dressing kulwel bagwa ya dressing but how you know can kapiala jagjag on social media right now particularly afford, that's when you end up ilo we kun ke school of cham or lo you end up ilo kurna runa we kuna lo kuruna we wala inch no mar school and that one will not last long. It could be achieve last long, but now guess school you go to high school and all these go to high school or university, you get a good job, you can slay, my friend. You will slay with pride. Even your mom or dad will be afraid of telling you anything. Yeah. So just go there, slay. So long you are not neglecting any responsibilities, go ahead and do it. And for our men, please, support. Slay queen. The other time I'm recommending another my friend or my rankar Kenya. Golwel gale tanwa social media. Let's slay queen. What do you mean? Golwel, no, she's always on social media. I'm like, nobody is always on social media. And people use social media because we are most of the time bored. And dressing up for women, dressing up for us, a therapy for us. For example, me, Natalie, dress up, I feel so good. And that's the same way other women feel too. They feel the same. When they dress up, they feel good. It's not even about showing off. It's about feeling good. And you want people to see that you are feeling good and you are happy. And I think that's it for me.
Lakir, take it away. And I'm being educated.
I feel like everything has been mentioned by Etiel, Kujalanya, and Yai, but I'm just gonna add on to that. A chin way around going from Nya to Nyanton. No, you have to go through slay queen phase somehow. And like Etiel mentioned, regardless whether you're doing good or bad or what have you created benloy a big dissect, but it shouldn't be taken as purely negative. If people are talking about you, it means you're doing something, and that should be encouragement, right? At the very beginning, when you decide on this path that in Kor Kubaya Nyanton, you know it's gonna come with difficulty, you know it's gonna come with a lot of talk, a lot of, people just trying to say you cannot achieve that. Like, who are you kidding yourself? Just forget about it. And I think it comes down to, for myself, anger. Like, being able to get angry is really good. Because I remember Ento from to this young man, older than me by then actually, came up and said, Yin, I don't think you'll make it past Form 2. Okay, so I went to myself, I'm like, watch me make it past 40 without getting married. It's not a good thing, but that is just who I am. You run and can I check a wait, I will show you, and this is how I'm gonna do it. So any negative experience in your life, don't pay a lesson to push you towards what you want to be. Second is surrounding yourself with people who believe in you, who see the vision of who you could become. Sometimes we don't see it for ourselves. Why didn't Muken? I have to give it up for her. She was very supportive. I came out school it. Like in she's been a force in my life. I used to stay in school until like 7 p.m. then by day school, right? But then it would be like, oh, is she really at school? And that just give me a reassurance. I believe in just being quiet about all the noise, it gave me that encouragement that Aniran, who actually believes I lost and I have a purpose and I actually want to do this. So koi to PDH, that believe in you is where you should focus on your energy. Haters are gonna hate, that's for sure. Forget about them or use the anger towards the Korbaloy and just push through the slave queen phase. I don't know when or who decided that you've made it out of slave queen phase, but you decide that for yourself. And I tell you, and I'll be Yanton. And from today onward, any Yanton, don't even listen to the noise. Go for it. Number 3 is distance from men. Although chuku baiting one kay kinyani jing chanchira riatiaro. Now, core what can achieve in your life besides being the akbamit you cover distance from men keen for put your energy towards the core balos keen attention to house college. You cannot serve 2 masters. Chile Baluel and Corbago Bayanyan popular at the same time and Corbag Louis college. No, some people can manage, good for them. I personally had to do one at a time and that really helps. Do I have another number? Yeah, to anyone who I think feel like they've made it because support. Yes, give advice and also be cautious. Let people come to you. Teach and then you can encourage them because been of bragging that, oh, why are you telling me what to do? So that, like give advice and something that can be more impactful. Now I've been in jam advice, but then it's zero work, right? So yes, you go to somebody who's done it and be like, like into your job, how did you get there? So seek out people who believe in you, people who've done what you want to do as mentors. That's all from me. But you, Akwa, I think you need encouragement.
I don't know. Maybe someone that on who comes to slave queen, 30 years slave queen, but no, and a jolly, young. But jolly, check out the slave queen. But I'm not but I do think that being slave, there's no shortcut from being just a normal young girl to being Yanton. You have to go through the process, and that process involves hustling. And hustling, when it is slave queen, you have to brave it. So my takeaway, to be honest, I learned that there's no really only one way to approaching right, and the only thing that women can succeed in a dominated society, male-dominated society, is to support each other. I emphasize, let us support each other. Let us support each other. There are so many men who are slaking, but they go to men conference and they support each other. So that would be a next topic. But for now, let's just focus on women. So I feel like the word slay is someone who's killing it. And to kill it, you have to be doing hard work. You have to put in a lot of work. And that work is when you organize yourself. Focus in school, focus on it, developing yourself. Such that when you are killing it, you are really killing it. You are not faking it so that you'll use for things that, and for parents, support look encourage because school can quench you. That is my takeaway. I don't know if anyone has the last word. Otherwise, it's been productive discussion.
Where toten ko yakal wel gala sleeping. Reality on social media, kuloche blame inbox rani kulwel gala jamdulo ruru deni laja. No. Anong ko kung niya big lui dress up well, big nyeching a pet, do not barabloy ruru inbox kachi kulwel gala randu bijam ke sleeping. Don't try it, my brother. Do not. Whoever so East Africa, you can tell Kachawa, yeah, look at anything everywhere, get it will got Barabata Chalang. Then
And also, like Queen, you effects like Queen, you can pro for which you real to like your madam was actually
when you think when you think we can channel to be honest, I get P1 channel because this time, this era. A little bit misleading with the social media. A little bit just use social media wisely. Don't just take everything at face value. Put on social media. Low focus can school one. My siblings, I get your will catch you. Could win school team can one, could win school team can one, but it will pay off. Until why high school? Work a Louis Chapa be buy a sana like in the work I wouldn't tumba ben work a Louis lay. You know. People that love, but these days I see Niti high school we bottle a pop on social media, celebrating birthdays, doing all these things. Where do you get that money to slave? Where do you get that money to celebrate? Drop it. Go back to school. Lloyd, step by step. Give me what they are. Uncle are successful. I'm not saying Auntie are successful, but in be one kabakade.
Then parent pan monjang, yan about girl watching it. So do especially long tiek. So when the tiek nyan ngak tiek tiago ran when the chi ngak chen gumiet kuchingi tiak kadulu nyan yala geo ya bungi tiak the same way or the chien la geo you have bangi jengu yindi mem ken ngule en through kuyina chela pat like you edeg elui kamiat go right. So bagro da tong achapiat. So I wish bang me that you understand. Dog cake yin jai kulele nyan ngak mena chirangi lo. So what quick. So situation is about biran biya daddy. Kudwag me yin jai. Another thing can. Oh, and the same thing about Louis had 10 year tia when yes, it's true that when meet it's about but Louis concentrate. Don't just believe everything on social media. So yeah, it's the same thing. So don't believe everything, could be run, could koi kog, adanim koi ken, adanim worken, a win yen kada, yen cocken. So acheran will Louis dress up and any chinum. So you don't know, don't compare yourself because only bala don't think, no quit in Iran cockaloite. So that is all I can tell people outside there. And thanks.
Okay. Closing remarks. Just to circle back to slave queen term Vitano. Yes, Nirali dress up and it's expensive to maintain. And instead of hating maintain and you cannot afford it, you just calm down and right? There's no need to trust me.
Yeah.
There's no need to trust me just because I'm in a high maintenance life. Now, chill, please just be quiet and go find somebody else who's low maintenance that will match your budget. That is the last thing I will say on the topic.
Say it now and again. Say it again.
Yeah. There is one thing. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. There is one thing, and it is the most important thing. Yeah. Watch the way you do your things also. That is, especially the way you write on social media. Say about you. Our people, they believe what they see. But let me say, also men, I'm sorry for like I'm sorry, but that is who they are. Yeah, a man will believe what he sees first. Your behaviors, the way you dress, the way even Alibaya are very innocent, but the way you dress, the way you write on social media. What? But in actual sense, maybe you're not. You know. So watch the way you behave on social media, because social media is like exposing your whole life, and maybe that is not the real thing. But then you write, men are like, oh, let me say, if you write and say, I gave up on men, they will believe you gave up on them. So such things, avoid
Let them believe.
but then, but took their way. It is what you say. So, please, watch what you say on social media, because especially our society, they believe what they see. After that, they will believe what you say. So everything you say in real life. So they will first see your pictures, they will see how you write and all that. That is, so, and you will attract certain group of people. The way you behave, you will attract certain group of people. So if you're slacky, they will come as slacky. No respect. So if that person come, Alibalui dress up, yes, because both ladies dress up, queens dress up, everyone dress up. So they will come, Alibaran be quite God. But being a doing thing matters a lot. Calibran, you're sorry, we are sorry, they don't just come and tell you everything. Na chakui dung the way China dung nom. Na jangi dung nom, that same way. So be very, very, very careful with social media on how you carry yourself on social media. And that's my answer.
That's a good point. Yeah. Time is running out, and we've exhausted a lot of points. I think by this time, the word slave queen I've been the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what? It's me? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jania, for the reminder. I think we'll do tutorial offline on how to present on social media. Yeah. But this has been a great discussion. I'm so happy to be here. Because it's not every day that we get an opportunity to correct public view or opinion about things. And after all, it's just a big misunderstanding. I'm hoping after this video, there will be some changes, but still, if you're interested, you can include this or not. And any topic your card will address, please leave it in the comment or in the DM, and we'll get to it. We can do it anonymous. We don't have to mention names. All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Waiting for topics.
Okay.